Well, welcome back folks, back out on the beach. So I'm back down at Brighton. The weather is a lot calmer than it was the last time I was here. It was vile when I was last here. Northerly winds, flat calm seas in the distance. Got my old mate Wayne there, my old buddy. Yeah, he's a bit of an old fat knacker. He said, how far are we going? Well, that way a little bit. Oh, I can't walk that way. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, so Brighton, plaice fishing. Got some nice worm from Comben angling, and I've also got some worm that I had for the midweek here with me as well. So doing the two parallels, the fresh worm with the slightly mankier worm, and I got a little bit of squid as well. And yeah, so hopefully we'll produce a few more plaice than I did last time I was here, and hopefully like I did last year with a bit of luck. The anglers are starting to turn up along the beach now. Which is no surprise, to be fair. It's well advertised that Brighton's fishing well for the plaice, and everyone likes a spotted fladdy, don't they? Anyway, I'll bring you back a bit later on when the action sort of starts. Forgot to add, this man here, have you got this I might be able to borrow? Have you got that I might be able to borrow? I thought you brought any tackle, Wayne, at all? Nightmare. By the way, he works in Comben angling on a Friday. Pop in, buy some stuff from Comben angling and have a chat with Wayne. Well, I just thought I'd show you the worm I've got then. So that's the sort of midweek worm there. That you can see it's not at its best now. I was going to salt it down, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to take this to Brighton. A little bit past its use by date almost. And there's the fresh worm. Nice and lively, look at that wriggling. As I said, nice from Comben angling, absolute cracking bait they've done. Never let me down. And I've got a little bit of squid as well that I'm going to chop up to little slivers a bit later on. But at present, the tide is right out. Just there is where all the sand is. Nice flat sand, a little bit shingle in the middle. There's a little bit of a hump as you come up onto the beach, and then it is literally shingle beach all the way through. So ideally cast over the shingle onto the sand platform. Hopefully that's where all the fish are, just lying somewhere around there, where that wave is just coming in now. But saying that, I've seen anglers come down there, probably not the greatest of casters. I'm not a great caster, and they may be falling short and not hitting the sand, and they're having plaice. So yeah, you don't have to be a massive caster. A couple of anglers there. Let's say they're all starting to turn up a little bit now, as I said. And Brighton Pier, Wayner, everyone knows Wayner on the YouTube, that's for sure. Yeah, he's giving a little wave. And as I said, northerly wind, so which is quite nice because you've got that big concrete, well, I don't know what you call it, whatever, don't know what to call it really, to be honest, fair, boardwalk, whatever, that's keeping us nice and sheltered. So yeah. Well, I thought I'd quickly show you the rig I'm using today, which is a wishbone pulley dropper. And there it is, Lumi lead. As everyone knows, I love a Lumi lead. And there's your wishbone. Trident and Gemini kit on one rig. Ooh, two different manufacturers. Anyway, that's what I've got. That's what's working. So wishbone wise, I always put the wishbones longer than the other. But the reason why is I'll clip the longest one in the clip. In this case, it's a Trident. And then, I don't know if you can see that there, but I've also got another clip for clipping down, which goes on the, or I should say the shorter hook snood goes on the that clip, so it streamlines it a little bit. Both hooks are then clipped in, and then obviously you shoot it out there, it pops off, and jobs are good. And so there we go, and it goes, and we're away. And then it slides down. Sorry about this, it's a bit all fiddly and thumbs. And then the weight's there, and it's fishing on the bottom of the ground. And that's where the plaice are, aren't they? They're on the sand or gravel, wherever they are. I do like using that rig. Works for me. Do favour a wishbone. At the moment, I've got one in the water. That's got black and green beads on. These ones, pink and green. Let's see what happens. See which one picks up the most fish. Let's get back to it. Still only got one rod in the water. Still very low out there. I'm just going to keep one out there, see what happens for a bit, and once the tide comes up, then I'll get a second rod out there. Well, I've caught my first plaice. The tide is just starting to come up, earlier in the tide, and I've had my first one. Not the most biggest of plaice, it's just a little bit bigger than, well, about the same size as my hand really, I suppose, something like that. So let's put it on the old measuring stick, and it goes 27. Just over on the 27 centimetres. Let's put it back in the water. Yeah, so first plaice. Happy. And it's early days, which is really nice. Hopefully there's going to be a few more. I'm told if you can get a bit more distance out there, the bigger plaice are out further back out. I'm not the greatest of casters. I may hit it, I may not. But let's see what happens. So at the moment, what, half a pound, something like that, I suppose, that plaice. But nevertheless, it's still nice to see, really nice to see. So let's get back to it. And, oh yeah, so, wishbone, pink and greens, that one was on. Let's see what happens with the green and black beads. I should reel that in next and see what happens. I didn't see the bite on that. The rods are moving a little bit, so not always easy to see the detection. But yeah, so let's get back to it and see if we can winkle a few more out. And like I said, you never know. And there it is. One plaice again. Not the biggest, just big, bit bigger than the palm. But there we go, fish. Very nice too. Happy days, happy days. And there we go. Second plaice of the day. Again, just a bit bigger than your palm. Look at those eyes. They sit down on that sand, their eyes popped up, scouring around, and wham, there we have it. The only downside at the moment is, let me just see if I can get a better angle. They are taking the hooks quite a way down, but I'll get disgorged, try and do my best. to get it to fight another day. But this one, look at that, green and blacks. They might be just on the feed and they're going to take anything you put out there. But anyway, let's get it back in the water, get it back recovered, and fight another day. I'll have it when it's a couple of pounds, that'd be nice. Well, Wayne has finally caught, and he's only caught a double shot. Well done, mate, well done.
Well,
and in a nice place.
And I found an extra rig out there.
Extra rig as well.
So
what a double bonus. A double shot and an extra rig.
Yeah. So
Are you thinking about doing the lottery tonight at all?
Well, I'll find cream rises eventually. I'm not going to lie, I didn't even see the... Well, I did see the bite, so I did on this one for a change.
Happy days, mate.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm happy with a double it.
Yeah.
So, they're not big, are they? But look, hey, anything from the shore is a pretty bonus. And look, I picked up somebody else's rig here, so that was my little ball head. And someone chucked that out, and thank you very much, I love that. So anyway, let's get these little beauties off.
So what you don't know is Wayne was saying about 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago, I don't feel it's going to happen for me. Not going to happen for you, you just had a double shot, man.
Hey, if you always look on the downside, then it's nice when something nice happens, isn't it? So, you know, if you always look pessimistically and you get a catch, then it's a result. So, and if you don't, well, you didn't get anything anyway, did you? So, but no, it's nice. I do like catching stuff on the shore. It's not my forte. I mean, I was casting so short that I thought the only place I'm going to catch would be coming out of that club over there. But no, nice to see him. Getting back, eh?
And the added bonus for me is I won't be getting it in the ear roll on the way home in the drive. Well done, mate, well done. Another double shot, mate.
Well, yeah, one of them. No, it was a flounder from it.
It's a flounder.
Hey, get in.
It's a flounder.
Oh, I love a flounder. Absolutely love a flounder. Again, not massive, but on my own rigs I've tied, which I really like doing that. Nothing wrong with shop ball rigs, of course are in, but I love catching them on rigs I've tied. Flounder, get in. Love a little flounder. Perfect, perfect. Just need a dab now. I'll tell you what, I'll make my day that would.
Well, you're absolutely nailing it, mate. Absolutely nailing it.
Yeah, a little dabber do ya. That's what they say, don't they?
A little dabber do ya.
Right.
Hey, well done, mate.
Get these boys back.
Well, Wayne has caught another one, and his rig is certainly doing the business. Now, I've got on a pulley dropper wishbone. This man here has got a completely different rig, but look at that. A nice place. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Just over the pound, pound and a quarter, somewhere around that mark?
It's got to be, yeah.
Pound and a half?
Over a pound. No, probably pound and a quarter. But, you know, pretty fish, another nice one. Yeah, these rigs, I made them up the other day. They're as straightforward as you can get, really. I've just, start from the bottom, I suppose. I've just got a clip. That's bouncing around in that tide, so that's moving around a little bit, which I think is helping. I've trapped a swivel between these two like crimps. I bought them a couple of beads there to protect the swivel, sort of thing. I don't know, these are electrical crimps, I think.
Yeah, they are electrical crimp,
yeah,
crimp ends, aren't they?
Yeah, they work well though for me. So gently crimp them like that. So there's the lower one, I suppose what you call that, a one down, one up, I suppose. And then the other one's just a little bit further up. Exactly the same principle. And all there is on the end of there, a little tiny red bit of plastic for, a bit of tubing for a little bit of colour. I usually put a sequin on as well, and a couple of worms. The last one head hooked. Yeah, and as I say, it'll do, won't he?
Nice place, very nice.
We're getting back in quick.
So that is Wayne. What's that? Your fourth place now?
Fourth place in the flounder.
Fourth place in the flounder. I'm still on the 2 place. I've had a few bites, missed a few. Maybe the difference is Wayne is not got fixed lead. I'm on the breakaway, he's not. Maybe that's what I need to do, change rounds. Let's see what happens. You just don't never know, do you? Well folks, I brought in my rig and look what I've foul looked on the breakaway weight. It looks to be the smallest sole you could ever imagine. But it's pretty dead, I'm afraid. Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. There we go. So it's another species, maybe foul looked, but I'll take it. So we've got another bite on the left hand rod here, and hopefully I might land it this time. I've missed several bites now, not connected. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Right, not lots happening, so we'll see if we can bag it this time round. It feels like there may be something on here. It really does. Not massive, but it feels like there's something there. Let's see what happens. And there we go. A nice plaice. Oh, look at that. Beautiful plaice. Let's get it in. There we go. Nice plaice, eh? Right, so Wayne has been catching most of his, well, all his fish on, well, one of those basically. And I've been on the fixed gripper. So I am going to change over and put on the lead, the same as Wayne, and see what happens, see if it does make a difference. It's certainly making a difference for Wayne at the moment, that's for sure. So why not? Why not change round and see if we can change tactics? So yeah, there it is. Happy days. Well, it's nearly coming to the end of the session. Me and Wayne, we just had a discussion. We said, well, it's just coming up to the high or just over the high, and we're ready to sort of knock it on the head. We've had a fantastic time so far. We've been having a few bites as well as fish, so it's been pretty good action. Bagged myself another one. Again, similar sort of stamp of fish, about the size, just over the size of your hand. Look at the nice orange spots on that. Absolute cracker. Absolutely beautiful prime plaice. I'm going to get this unhooked and let's put it in the bucket for the moment. Yeah, get it unhooked and get it back. On this one here, I've had it on the breakaway weight, but Wayne's been having a lot of his fish on just the normal lead weight. So what works best for one doesn't work best for another. So yeah, interesting, definitely interesting, and it's worth trying different styles sometimes. Oh, you fucking twat. Oh mate, I'm going to start giggling now, aren't I? Right, well that's it folks, down at Brighton, plaice fishing with this man. We've had a fantastic sort of, well, morning, we're sort of about 1 o'clock now, so we're going to make it a move, and we've had some decent catches actually. This man here was annihilating me halfway through the session. I had 2, and then he got a double shot, and then another double shot, and yeah, considering this man said, I'm not feeling it today, I'm really not feeling it today, he's done all right. So me, 4th place. What do you get, Wayne?
Yeah, well, I didn't annihilate you. I had 6th place in the end and a flounder, which I'm more than happy with. I am not a shore angler, that's for certain. So it's more luck by judgment. And we haven't finished yet. We've just got to pull in our rods and pack them away. So you never know, we could add to that tally. But yeah, been a great morning down here. Bit chilly, you can see the way we're wrapped up. But nice, still been good. Plenty of bites. I mean, action all the way, really. So yeah, very happy, very happy. It's been a really nice short session, and with my mate Jamie. So subscribe to his channel, Shaky Angler. It's some really good stuff on there. Spot on.
And this man here, he's got new channels. What, you're about 2 or 3 videos in now, aren't you? Something like that?
Yeah. So yeah, I thought it was about time I started doing some on my own. It's been a long time coming. So yeah, Wayne Comben Angling. If you want to have a look at them, there's a few bits on there, and I will add to it. Tell you what, I will say as well. Big shout out to Matt at Comben Angling. We got our worm from him, and it's been great. Really good stuff. I mean, I bought mine a little while ago as well, and just kept it on the paper in the shed, and it's still lively as you like. And you can see today it's done the business. So he's got some really good worm coming in that shop. So if you want some, grab a pound or so from that Comben Angling. Get down here. We're on Brighton, as you say, and fill your boots. It's been really good fun.
So tight lines, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe both channels and learn a little bit about beach fishing and boat fishing. Well, a lot from boat fishing from this man, put it that way. Anyway, tight lines, get out there, get some plaice.
See you later all.